Hello everyone, Terminator Fan 1984 and welcome back to Water Physics. Today we are checking out a brand new ship. This here is the brand new cruise liner, or at least not a cruise liner, a cruise ferry, in Water Physics. This vessel, as far as I can already tell, has 6 lifeboats with a capacity of 12 for passengers and 1 for crew. But let's get on to exploration of the ship. Alright, the first room we're exploring here is a observation kind of area, which I'm guessing is also a place for passengers to hang out at too. If we go through that door, we go out here, and we got a pool with tiles. This pool doesn't have much though. Go this way, we can see a dome leading to another area, which I'm guessing is a covered dining area, due to the fact there's a kitchen over here. Which, of course, if we go to the kitchen, well, not the kitchen area there, we go back to where we were before. We could go from, well, actually, hold on, we got changing rooms here. If we go back inside, we can see this. We go down here, we are at the bridge, which doesn't have the usual wheel. Now, as far as I know, involving the, ferry itself, I don't think there's any way to open the doors just yet. Keyword yet. But for now, we're exploring. And we can see here, we have one of the many, or not really many, but one of the many, cabins. They're all the same, of course, so we're not really going to explore all of them. They have TVs and all. Here we got more furniture, and I'm guessing what meant to be the staircase. We go further down, we got this part here, where you can see the 2 doors. Well, we're going to wait for exploration down there, and go through here, where we have the same copy and pasted, cookie cutter cabins, as I probably am going to call them now. If I go down below deck through this here, we got a little area here. I'm guessing where you would get your stuff and all that for your cabin. Or not cabin, for the ship. We'll wait to go down there. But let's go on to... Let's go this way. We have a pool area, as you probably already knew. Down here, we are at the bow. And we have watertight doors, too. Now, if we go through this door, you could see we have this, but let's wait. We're at the bow of the ship. Quite something. Don't know. I'm guessing these are bollards. Well, they don't have to be, that. Guessing they're tall for a reason, though. We got more dining rooms and another kitchen. And a way down there. If we continue here, going down this ladder takes us out to the boat deck. Where if we launch a lifeboat, it does that. Well, that's nice. We'll just leave that there for now. Whoa, we're listing. Okay. The one problem I could see with this vessel is it might be a tad bit top heavy. Or maybe a certain amount of top heavy. But anyways, let's go continue through here. We have a movie theater. And more watertight doors. Which lead us to these cabins here. which was also, which there's some rooms here we can't even access normally. So if we continue through here, we'll lead up here. So yeah, we can access this room from up above. Back to the movie theater. Maybe they might play some Titanic on here or something, I don't know. There's the projector right here. We have some, guessing supports here. To be honest, I'll probably just close these up. Don't see why you need them open. If we go through this hallway. That's your home, man. Let me study this. Can we actually only access this area here through? Yeah, no, we can just access through here. But let's actually go back up deck. If we're gonna go all the way down to the bottom of the ship now. Alright, so we're now, or as far as this ladder here or stairs can take us. Didn't mean say ladder. We've got the same, basically cookie cutter cabins through here. With, I think, some differences for certain one, or no way the parties are the same. So, yeah, there's not really much look through here. We got more stairs. Let's check down this way, and oh, hold on, we'll explore that later. We can actually explore it now, but let's close the watertight doors behind me. We don't know exactly how the vessel's gonna handle. Oh, and we have a little club down here. That's something. So we have this area, I'm guessing meant to be crew quarters or something. Or could be more passenger storage. We got a laundry room. If we go further down, we have more cabins. Let's keep exploring this deck. If we go back this way, we can see more stairs, and there doesn't seem to be any other doorways. It looks like down is our only way. I know we're tilting more. Weird. Oh, if we go in here, we have a massive bow. Now, if I try and go through here, of course, we go down here and we have more areas we can access. Or so we think. I'll see if I can find a way to access other rooms. But yeah, it'll take me a while. Alright, so I have some good news. I have learned specifically how to get down here. And it's through that stair there, which takes us into the room here with the propeller shafts. And here's the engine room. Now, as far as I know, I don't think there's any other rooms we can access. Yeah, these are just, you know, cabins. I don't think there's even a car deck. To be honest, this thing feels more like a cruise ship than it does a cruise ferry. So, I'm guessing it might have been might have been planned for this, but then again, it feels more like a cruise ship. But enough of my babbling, let's get to the next point of this video. Alright, so I decided to spawn in, 20 crew and 100 passengers. What I'm going to do now is sink this vessel. I can't promise so that everyone can get out, but for now, we're going to punch a hole somewhere, maybe, if I can find a good place to punch a hole. I think I'll actually punch it back here, around the engine room. So there we go, we have water coming in. And since there's water coming in, we are going to do this. We're going to evacuate. We also have life jackets on. So every passenger, please adorn, take on life jacket. Whoa, crap, we're capsizing quick. Now, let me pause this for a minute. That's how quick of a list we got. Feels like something out of, I would say Costa Concordia, but I feel like comparing it to that is not a good idea, because, well, probably, it would most likely, of course, be distasteful for those who ended up losing their lives aboard that ship. But yeah, look at that. It's listed all the way to one side. Well, mostly. I forgot to mention, it has that kind of setup for the propellers and all that. Alright, so the ship is currently trying to right itself. But I'm trying to see exactly. I think the lifeboats on this side are trying to launch. Let's actually get out of this mode and get up to the top of the ship. Yeah, some of us are not going to be able to get off. What makes it worse is that those lifeboats are... The lifeboats on the other side are flooding. Or at least have gone under. Yeah, we're rolling over. Which is not good. We're definitely sinking. And I already know the watertight doors are probably not going to be able to hold all this, so I'm going to go below deck and check if we have any flooding compartments. Oh, I think we just lost power. Yeah, I think the lights went out. And there's water already down here, which, hang about, did Stuart change the water? Ah, guess he might have changed the water. Well, enough of my babbling. I don't think we're going down there is safe. So for now, we're remaining above deck. Alright, so the vessel is still on its side. But, certain cabins may notice that the water is flooding drastically. This area has yet to go under. Though once the water reaches there, will most likely be the end. Look at that, though. We rolled over quickly. And these lifeboats didn't even get time to launch. And they're already in position to go. We got passengers on the superstructure, which I would not recommend they do. Though, once the water gets to this door or that door there, I think she'll do the final plunge. Or actually, if any doors, oh lordy, that ain't good. It's reaching up to these, it's going to get to these cabins here. So, since those have no ways to close the door on them, that is going to mean that they are going to sink. By that I mean flood, which you're already doing. I don't think it's going to be able to ride itself with the list it has. Unless it is trying that. So we're going to see the vessel now going down. I think it's going to be doing its final plunge now. Let's go check the movie theater while we're here in free cam. So far it's high and dry. But, oh lordy, that ain't good. I think the water changed, actually. So, never mind, it's not high and dry anymore, it's, getting wet. Wait a minute, what in the world? Did I see discoloration on certain parts? Hang on a minute, let me check. No, we shouldn't really bother. Alright, so she is definitely going down. And I am going to be recording as much as I can of the vessel sinking. So right now, the ship is going down. And she's rolling again. Is she going to capsize? Let's get a free cam for a minute. Let's see how bad the conditions are really getting down here. Or in the ship. Granted, okay, I don't think we lost power. I think it's due to how the lights were done and all that. Yeah, she's flooding. And, sir, you better get out of here. The ship is sinking. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think the NPCs understand. Basically, have yet to do anything from getting up deck. Go out here. The water is definitely there, so yeah, we're gonna go up here. We're gonna go back into free cam, and we still have lifeboats that are just abandoned here with no one aboard. That means nobody on these lifeboats. Thank good. Wait, there's people still in the life. There's one person in the lifeboat, and there's a couple people in here with a lifeboat. Oh no, that ain't good. Oh lordy. So, well, everyone didn't put on a life jacket, so that ain't good. And I think are we rolling over? Oh, we are rolling over. We are definitely being right. We definitely have ourselves righted, or not righted. You know what I mean. We're definitely going to sink, probably on an even keel if we get the chance. The lifeboats are coming out. Correction, one of them is trying to definitely come out. But yeah, we're sinking. Quick. Yeah, that lifeboat got out, which is good. But now we're doing a final plunge. Lordy, she's sinking quick. Holy moly. She's going down. Uh-oh, is she going to do what I think she's going to do? Well, we hope these passengers know when to hold on. We're going to probably get themselves thrown off. Yeah, she's going vertical. I think she might be holding on. Okay, yeah, she's definitely plunging. But look at that. She's going down quick. Oh, she's going down. She's definitely taking the final plunge. Oh, this lifeboat's coming out. Granted, I don't know how useful they will be. Wait, is that the captain? I think there's a captain down there. Correction, it may have probably wasn't the captain. Yeah, the hats are different for some of them. And there we go. The final plunge is commencing. And now we gotta wait for rescue to arrive. Alright, rescue is arriving. Hopefully there's enough for everyone. Unfortunately, as you can see from the rescue active thing, 10 passengers are dead. Or 10 people are dead, with 12, not 12, but 110 remaining. Hopefully they can get to us in time and get some of these passengers. I think some of them ended up dying due to the sinking. So once the vessel ends up doing what it has to do, we can get them. Alright, rescues are being done. Why is the vessel backing away? Actually, here's one thing I should mention is this. Apparently these things... Wait, they used to list a whole bunch before. Oh, 17... The thing is jumping as well as the rescued counter. Because 24 now dead. That's 26. I don't know exactly when it's going to end, per se. But I'm hoping for the best it does stop with the dead. You know, as in, like, I hope it stops with the dead counter, because we need people rescued. So, okay, I think it has slowed down. Never mind, it's... Yeah, it has slowed down with the dead counter. They just died! They just died right there before they could reach the boat! Oh my god! Okay, we got dead people in the water, 10 remaining, with a total of... Please tell me you're not gonna be another dead. So we're gonna have to wait until the rescue ends to see how well they're gonna be doing. But for now, let's climb onto the boat. Okay, there's 9 remaining now. Hello, passengers. What are you laughing about? You survived the ship. Oh, you survived the sinking of a ship. Okay, we got 6 people remaining and 39 dead. I'm hoping that the dead ain't... Well, actually, let's go below, under the water. It's gonna take us a while to get there, and there's the wreck of the ship. Sitting upside down, but we're gonna actually do something about it. Just drag it like so. So it could sit on the hull. If we use the X-ray, there's some people in the hull. That one compartment is holding them. Yeah, heads up, we're gonna let... We have no choice, we can't rescue them. Sorry, passengers and crew member, but you're too deep under the water for rescue. But for now, we have one more remaining. Is that our remaining? That's our remaining. Sir, you may have to get onto this boat. I think we'll have to count as 77 rescued, 43 are up dead. I think that's everybody. Yeah, that's everybody. Don't stop. Don't stop. Alright, let them on. Alright, good. 77 rescued, 43 are ended up dead. Let's actually do one more thing with the vessel. Alright, so one more thing I'm going to do with this vessel is see how it handles when it's capsized. So, we're going to make it be like the 2005 Poseidon. Minus the fact that one is, well, you know, in a way different. But let me get out of that. So, let me grab the funnel here and drag it. So let's capsize it. See how it does. Okay, let's show some assistant. Bring her upside down, like so. See how it does. And okay, much different. Now, I know we have a cruise ship in this game, by the ways. But, of course, this thing's more of a cruise ship than the other vessel. Also, the water's flooding in here quick, good lord. So it's really definitely a fast design adventure here. Let's actually go into the hull. Because I think it's gonna capsize. No, not that. Okay, we've got water coming in. Now, bad news is this. Oh, lord, the engine room's flooding already. Oh well. Bad news is these compartments are flooding anyways, and I think the one room here is going. So if we go in here, yeah, there goes the... Well, I'm guessing could be a club? I'm guessing this might be a lounge or something. Maybe a... I wouldn't say a bar. But yeah, no, this is definitely more of a cruise ship than it is the other one. There's our propellers. Actually, you know what? Well, I do have one more thing to test out. I want to see how fast this thing is. Because we can drive these things. Alright, she is underwater. She's fully capsized. With flooding having taken out most of the compartments down here. If the back here floods, or if any compartments back around there floods, then the whole vessel's going overwhelmed. And I think we are losing the engine room as well. Okay, the bar is flooding. Or it's capsizing. But it's definitely flooding due to the fact that, you know, these stairs are connected with the other areas. But looks to me she's going down by the stern. This whole bow part here is completely airtight. So as long as the watertight doors hold, or at least if they can continue holding, then there shouldn't be any worry. But the engine room is gone, so going in there is not a good idea. The bow is going up though, so let's get OPEG and check this thing out as it does its another final plunge. So far, it is going down. And if we can see, the vessel is currently sinking. Of course, you already know it is sinking, but the vessel is going down from the... Well, not going... Yeah, it's starting to go down now, actually. So, the water is officially flooding into other compartments. Though, with how the flooding mechanic is, I really can't say it's realistic anymore. Because it's literally floods as if, like one of those animations involving the compartments. But now we have the vessel going underwater. And she has done a final plunge. Alright, we're now going to be sailing the ship. So currently, we're going to be taking it out. And and it is rather fast. Now, I don't think exactly that this is the fastest vessel in this game, because this vessel was going around 18.1 knots. So, I don't think it is the fastest vessel. It might be the second fastest, maybe third. I'm not sure, because I never done a speed test before on any of these vessels. So, if anyone knows if what vessel is the fastest, let me know in the comments down below. But anyways, thank y'all so much for watching me not only explore the ship, but sink it, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.